Good morning, fifth grade. It is Tuesday, May 5th, 2020. Let's take a look at what we're learning about today. Our content objective. I can explain how an author uses reasons and evidence to support claims in a text. Identify which reasons and evidence support which claims. The language objective for today. I can listen to learn about reasoning. I can answer questions to identify the reason why the sun is brighter than the other stars in the sky. Let's take a look at what we're doing with reasoning. We are going to talk about reasoning. We've covered claim. Claim answers a question. We've looked and found evidence. Evidence gives us support for our claim. Now we need the reasoning. The reasoning is going to help us understand the evidence. It explains how the evidence supports the claim. So let's go see if we can figure out how to explain that. Reasoning it's a rule or scientific principle that describes why the evidence supports the claim. Reasoning, why the evidence supports the claim. So why, having these two pieces of evidence in green, how that helps prove that the sun looks much larger or brighter than other stars because the sun is closer to the earth than the other stars. So how does help knowing that the sun is 93 million miles away from earth, but the next closest star is 200,000 times farther away from Earth, or 200,000 times 93 million miles. So it's much further away. Why does this evidence support our claim? You're going to do some investigating. Your job is to listen to a video to understand the reasoning of why the sun appears brighter than the other stars in the sky. When you click on this video, it's going to look familiar. You've watched it before, but it's Mrs. Ick telling you or explaining to you the information in here. So I would suggest maybe watch it more than once. When you finish, you're going to go to a Google form to answer questions. Before you go, though, words to know. Apparent brightness. This is the brightness of a star perceived by an observer on Earth, like us. We're observers on Earth. So when we look up and see a star in the sky, we can see its apparent brightness or how it looks to us. Another word to know is distance. How far from one point to another? We could use a ruler to measure the distance, but we cannot use a ruler to measure the distance to a star. It's much farther. After you've watched this video and you've listened carefully, you're going to go to your Google form today. When you click on your Google form and open that up, you're going to see several questions to answer. You're also going to see here, this is a recording that I'm reading the questions to you. If you'd like to hear those again, you can click and hear those right here. Here are the questions. What does apparent brightness mean? How bright is a star if we could stand next to the star? Or how bright a star appears to us from a distance, like from Earth? What does distance mean? How far from one point to another? How to ride your bike to school? Which star has the biggest apparent brightness from Earth? The sun, Betelgeuse, or the North Star? Does a star that is far away look bigger or smaller than a star that's close? Read this carefully, listen carefully. Does a star that is far away look bigger or smaller than a star that is close? Bigger or smaller? And then, does a light, like a flashlight, that is close, think of a flashlight that's close to your face, does it look bigger or smaller than a light, like a flashlight, that's far away? And when you're done, you'll click on Submit. You will see after you can check your accuracy. And if it didn't go very well, you can do it a second time. That's fine. We want to make sure we're getting as much information as we can. All right, fifth grade. Goodbye. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.